You probably recognize Gordon Ramsay for his fiery temper, his love for dropping the F-bomb, his TV shows, and his mini restaurants. But there's much more to this short-tempered British celebrity chef that may surprise you. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and please give this video a big thumbs up. Today, we'll be sharing 10 things you didn't know about Gordon Ramsay. Just wait until you hear the one type of food he would never eat. You'll be shocked. His growing empire. Gordon Ramsay opened his very first restaurant, Royal Hospital Road, back in 1998. In 2001, the restaurant was awarded its first Michelin star. A Michelin star is a badge of honor in the culinary world. The rating was created by the Michelin Tire Company, and they send out a number of their anonymous teams to review restaurants all over the world. Depending on the quality of food and the dining experience, restaurants can earn up to 3 stars. But just as easy as Michelin can award the stars, they're also quick to take them away. When his New York restaurant, Gordon Ramsay at the London, went from 2 to 0 stars back in 2013, the chef said it made him cry. He called it a very emotional time in his life, and it was similar to losing a girlfriend. That's gotta hurt. These days, Gordon's restaurants have 6 Michelin stars in total. He has fine dining restaurants all over London, including Bread Street Kitchen and Union Street Cafe. He also opened restaurants in Las Vegas, including GR Pub and Grill, and he doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. His empire is now expanding even further. He has released multiple cookbooks as well as his very own line of tableware and cutlery through the company Royal Doulton. Fitness. Even though he loves to munch on the finest cuisines, Gordon also enjoys staying in shape. He works around the clock, but he makes time to connect with his wife through their love for fitness. Gordon and Tana were married in 1996, and they have run numerous marathons together. Tana always had an intense love for running, and she even took part in the London Marathon numerous times. But it was Gordon who convinced her to enter into triathlons for the Ironman events. The triathlon involved a 2.4-mile swim in freezing cold water, a 26.2-mile run, and a 112-mile bike ride without any breaks in between. Tana wasn't sure she could pull it off, but the support she received from Gordon gave her the push she needed to get it done. The couple also loves to exercise together when they're not busy running their empire. They'll go for long bike rides just to have fun riding next to each other and talking. When it comes to who's the best cyclist, Tana says it's Gordon, hands down. She said in an interview that his legs are pure muscles. What's your favorite form of exercise? Make sure to leave your answer down below in the comment section. His look-alike son. It's not surprising that Gordon has a son that looks like him, but it's a bit creepy that they're practically identical twins. Gordon's teenage son Jack is definitely his mini-me. Just check out this photo of father and son side by side. The resemblance is uncanny. The entire Ramsay family showed up to the BAFTA Children's Awards, and they all looked absolutely amazing in their fancy outfits. But the only thing everyone couldn't stop talking about was just how much Gordon was twinning with Jack. Jack, who was 16 at the time this picture was taken, had his dad's look down to a T. They had the exact same spiky hair, the same lips and nose, and they even had the exact same face shape. He also loves to stay active, just like his dad. One of his favorite sports to play is water polo. Check him out in the water during a recent trip to California. We're sure many people stop Jack and ask for autographs whenever he steps outside, but it's not because he looks exactly like his dad. Many people recognize him from his appearance on the television program MasterChef. But will Jack take on his father's love for food and become a chef when he grows up? You'll have to keep watching this video to find out. He's a strict parent. One thing Gordon is known for is his potty mouth and his short temper. He's very strict with the contestants on his show, and it's no surprise that he's also a strict parent. Gordon and his wife have 4 kids in total. We've already met his son Jack, but Jack also has an identical twin sister named Holly. Then there's the eldest daughter Megan, and the youngest kid of the bunch, Matilda. You may be surprised to hear that Gordon's kids aren't even allowed to eat in any of his restaurants. But wait, there's more. When the family goes on vacation, Gordon and his wife sit in first class, while their 4 kids sit in coach. He also makes sure his kids don't approach him during the flight, and he tells the stewardess to keep them away from him so he can get some rest. But there's a reason why he's so strict with his kids. He had a rough upbringing and left his family home when he was just 16. Gordon appreciates everything that he has because he had to work for it, and he wants his children to be raised the same way. As far as his $54 million fortune, Gordon won't be leaving a penny of it to his kids. He said he's not trying to be mean by not sharing his wealth, he just doesn't want his kids to be spoiled. He'll review your food for free. As a chef, restaurant owner, and self-proclaimed foodie, Gordon knows a thing or two about good food. On his show, Hell's Kitchen, two teams compete in a grueling competition. When it comes to judging the presentation, the execution, and the taste of the food, Gordon doesn't hold back. He is known to be very blunt and honest, even if it means he has to hurt a contestant's feelings. His love for critiquing food has turned into a fun hobby of his, and it all goes down on his Twitter account. With over 5 million followers, Gordon welcomes any of them to send pictures of their home-cooked meals. He then replies back to their tweet with some pretty harsh criticism, but it's all in good fun. When Gordon saw a picture of one of his followers' dinner that included some peas, he responded with, "Even your peas have more wrinkles than me." You just never know what kind of criticism you'll get when you're dealing with Gordon, and that's what makes his free Twitter reviews so hilarious. Are you following him on Twitter? If so, which of your home-cooked meals would you ask Gordon to review? Don't forget to let us know your answer in the comments section. His daughter's a chef. Remember we told you Gordon had 4 kids? Well, one of them is already following in his culinary footsteps. His youngest daughter, Matilda, has turned her love for cooking into her very own career. She has her own TV program called Matilda and the Ramsay Bunch. The show is an equal mix of Matilda whipping up some delicious meals in the kitchen, as well as behind-the-scene look into her life with her family. The show stars all of her siblings and her parents, and cameras follow them as they jet around the world on their summer vacation. She has also made appearances on many television programs, including MasterChef Junior. But that's not all. Matilda has her own blog where she shares some of her favorite recipes. Take a look at this picture of her California fish cakes. Don't they look delicious? Being the daughter of a famous chef, many people aren't surprised that Matilda wants to cook and prepare food for a living. She gets to learn from the best. But we'll have to wait and see how far she takes things. Do you think she'll open up restaurants all over the world, just like her dad? His views on relationships. Gordon doesn't just have a strict way of raising his children, he's also pretty rigid when it comes to his marriage too. He and his wife, Tana, had an unusual start to their partnership. In an interview, Gordon claimed that the secret to their great relationship is they never overindulge in each other's company. So what does that mean exactly? Well, for the first 8 years of their relationship, they only spent 1 night a week together. Gordon was busy working long hours to further his career, and Tana didn't seem to mind. But that's not the only part of their marriage that has raised eyebrows. When Tana gave birth to their 4 children, Gordon was nowhere in sight. Before she went into labor, they discussed the possibility of Gordon skipping out on the labor and delivery. He said he would feel too squeamish if he had to be in the room to watch the entire labor process. Thankfully, Tana was very understanding of his wishes. She let him know that she didn't want him in the delivery room with her anyway. Even though many couples may see this as unconventional and a bit weird, it worked out well for the Ramsays. Their relationship is now stronger than ever. His cosmetic surgery. Being in front of the cameras all the time can sometimes cause more harm than good. When some celebs see themselves on TV and on the big screen, they're their own worst critics. This is why plastic surgery is very common in Hollywood. Everyone's chasing perfection and they want to look their best at all times. While some celebs keep their plastic surgery secrets to themselves, Gordon has always been open and honest about the work he has had done. When he first appeared on TV screens, you probably remember him looking a lot like this. He had deep wrinkles in his forehead and a scar on his chin. In 2009, he decided it was time to have a cosmetic surgeon do some work on his face because he was tired of everyone focusing on his looks. His children would always make comments about his wrinkles, and he admitted the lines on his skin were pretty horrific. It was fellow television personality Simon Cowell who convinced him to see a doctor. Gordon went in and a laser treatment was done, and his skin's condition dramatically improved. But if you think Gordon will now be heading to the surgeon's office to get more work done, you're wrong. The chef said that was the first and last procedure he'll ever go through. The food he'll never eat. He'll try anything at least once, but there's one type of food he'll never touch. Can you guess what it is? Before we give you the answer, we have to tell you the backstory on why Gordon is picky about this certain type of food. The chef spent many years developing the in-flight menus for Singapore Airlines. He also spends a lot of time jet-setting across the world with his family. Before boarding a plane in his hometown, he's able to enjoy a meal at his restaurant, Plain Food, that's located at London's Heathrow Airport. He chooses a light, pre-flight snack of Italian meats, sliced apples or pears, Parmesan cheese, and a glass of wine. But once he steps foot on an airplane, Gordon won't take another bite of food. He says there's no way he'd ever eat food on a plane, and here's why. Since he worked for Singapore Airlines for so long, he knows all about the condition airline food is kept in before it's handed to passengers. He knows where the food has been, where it's going, and how long it was sitting out before it was brought on the plane. He didn't give any further details, but just that tidbit of information is more than enough for us to cut him some slack. Does Gordon make you want to hold off on eating airplane food too? His son's dream. While his daughter Matilda is following in his footsteps to become a chef, his son Jack has different aspirations. Jack announced that he would be joining the Royal Marines troop when he turned 17. The Royal Marines is a part of the Royal Navy, and it's known as one of the world's most elite commando forces. For those who know Jack, this really came as no surprise. The teenager has two obsessions in life: watching survival shows on TV and thinking about his career in the armed forces. When Gordon was asked about Jack's decision to join the military, the celebrity chef said he would always support his son no matter what. Becoming a part of the troop will be no easy task for Jack. He'll have to pass a grueling fitness exam, then he'll have to ace an officer's course that will determine his reasoning skills. He'll also have to pass a verbal test and a math test. But with hard work and dedication, we know Jack will be able to make his dream of being in the military come true. With his father and the rest of his family by his side for support and encouragement, we know that anything is possible.
Check out our friends at The Things who make interesting feel-good videos about lifestyle, pop culture, and everything viral that is sure to keep you entertained.
Which of these surprising facts about Gordon Ramsay shocked you the most? React in the comment section down below, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching!